Well, you guys want to discuss that Oklahoma team? I feel like that should be next on our docket. That was a little bit of a surprising outcome, the Mateer Magic that Will loves so much. Oklahoma has Missouri and LSU both at home left. Now, they lost to Texas in the Red River shootout. I don't think we're allowed to call it that anymore, but we don't care on this show.
Sure.
Yep. Red River Shootout lost to them, which, given how the rest of the season played out, I guess is maybe a little head scratching. Particularly, that was the week after Texas had lost to Florida. Missouri and LSU, I mean, LSU, I guess, even more so than Missouri, but they're both capable of pulling something off, even if it's not likely. But I mean, is there a scenario where LSU goes to Oklahoma and just surprises all of us?
I think there is. I mean, you saw how they rallied around Frank Wilson this past week. Like, they only beat Arkansas by 1, but that team was actually having fun. Like, you saw a fun post-game locker room video, I think for the first time since Brian Kelly's been there.
Yeah.
Like, it's a totally different attitude with LSU. So I think, that team is good enough. Michael Van Buren looked good at quarterback. Like, and same thing with Missouri. Bo Prabula might play for Missouri. And if that happens, I mean, Zollers, he looked good against Vandy. He has not been able to throw the ball forward since then. And Ahmad Hardy's great, but if you get Prabula back, all of a sudden, maybe you get a semblance of a passing game. I mean, you're right, Alec. Both these teams are absolutely capable of going to beat Oklahoma. And there's always that world where, I mean, you just want back-to-back road games against ranked teams to keep your playoff hopes alive. Is there a bit of a letdown? Like we saw with A&M against Carolina, there was a letdown in the first half. Is there a letdown mainly this week against Missouri? I think it's possible. I'll be cheering for Oklahoma because of how much stake I've put in them emotionally now, but it is going to be close.
TJ, does it even matter? So, a 10-2 Oklahoma team is going just as much as a 10-1 Oklahoma team or 11-1 Oklahoma team, I mean, is going. So does it change anything if they drop one to LSU?
I mean, I think with the logjam that we just mentioned, that's very possible coming up. I would be surprised if they could get it at 9-3. If they had like Georgia or something on the schedule and took a loss to UGA, then I think it'd be possible. But I don't think they'll get credit for either one of these next two losses. Like, these are not good loss. Neither one of them is like a good loss with where Missouri is right now with the backup quarterback and where LSU is, just the dumpster fire that they are. So, yeah, I don't think 9-3 can get them in. I honestly think they would have a better chance if they'd have lost to Bama by 3 and then won their last two games, because you almost somehow get credit for good losses more than you do good wins, which is, just the asinine part of our sport at this moment. But, I think they need to win these last two because, again, they're ahead of Bama right now. Like if Bama and them were fighting for the last spot, but if they lose again, then they'll jump behind Bama and they might jump behind Vandy and they might jump behind, the USC team that's coming. So like
even with the head-to-head at Bama, if they're looking at a 10-2 Oklahoma team and a 10-2 Bama
team. Oklahoma would be 9-3 at that point. They have 2 losses.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they're ahead right now because of the head-to-head.
Okay.
But they'll fall behind, and they'll fall. Like, I expect them to be ahead of Notre Dame when the rankings come out this week. They'll fall back behind Notre Dame. Like, they're going to fall behind too many teams if they lose another one. I mean, shoot, at that point, I'm not convinced. I mean, BYU is what probably going to finish 11-1 and go to the conference championship. I think they might fall behind BYU at 9-3. No, I think they definitely will. Now, BYU losing in the conference championship again, like, might fall behind them, but like, I think they'll be behind BYU at 9-3.
Yeah. I was forgetting about the Oklahoma loss to Ole Miss, by the way.
Yeah. How could you forget anything to do with Lane Kiffin? But yeah, I mean, they're in right now, and they should win these next two games.
Solid, and they did.
Like, just really quickly, like, is there any concern around the Missouri game?
I mean, if Ahmad Hardy runs for 300 again, I don't know what the line is if there is an opening line. I wouldn't necessarily. It's 9.5 right now. If Prabula comes back and plays, there's a little concern. I don't think this is like an upset pick spot, but Missouri can probably compete. I would not say I'm concerned about an upset though.